It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Love out of the shotgun. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On the counter, McCaffrey. He breaks the tackle, and that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
From the 41, Kittle brings it in. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That was Micah Parsons making that play.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Love on 3rd and short. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 23. That throw finds Kittle. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Shotgun now for Love. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Man in motion here. Love from the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You've got to shake it off and keep on firing.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. One of the tight ends motioning right. Loves to throw again. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Ja'Marr Chase touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No connection on the last play. And now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the 49ers will go on offense. San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. McCaffrey running between the tackles. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. That's taken in by Samuel. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the 1st.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Wow, wide open here, complete. Stiff arm success. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Working inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is. He can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. McCaffrey goes up and over for the touchdown. The 49ers take a 13-0 lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Putting a receiver in motion. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Another throw for Mahomes. This one's taken in by Hill. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Throwing again, Mahomes. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Samuel now to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The 49er offense headed out now late in the half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the half. That's enough time to put something together. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running back, motioning right. Throwing on 1st down, Love. Finds Chase on the slant. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. They still have access to a pair of timeouts and a little time left, too. So points very much still in play here before the half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 37. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. Well, you know this better than most, Brock. Screens normally leave some rushers to come free, but still, it's not often you get roughing the passer on one.
No, it isn't, but I think of Tom Brady. To me, not only the greatest QB sneaker in the game, but he was one of the great screen masters, too. He understood how to sell a screen, draw those defenders to him, and like the QB did right there, sometimes they'll even tee off and you get the penalty.
Completed here to McCaffrey. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a 49er 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Kittle brings it in. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 3 now. Love out of the shotgun. Brought in by Ayuk. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Mooney knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Out comes Kansas City. Its offense has it first to start quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They've got 1st down from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He's going to try to drop it. He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down from the red zone. Has it down close. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Again, Mahomes to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yep. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the 49ers on offense. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw. Finds his fullback. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Going run again with McCaffrey. Dukes out a 1-stop. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They stick with McCaffrey. Escapes a defender. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Short pass brought in. He's still going at the 30. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Just one quarter remaining in this one. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So 2nd down coming up.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. Finds his man Chase. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Loves to throw again. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. They send a man in motion. He's back to throw. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. A very short kick here from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond a field goal. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Hill now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Motioning left is their running back. Got his target. It's Hill. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second and 3 now. Here he is to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They've got a man in motion. He'll look to throw it. Got Evans, it's complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. On second down, here's McCaffrey. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Setting up for the kneel down on third. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
It's a punt coming from the Niners on fourth down, and Mitch Wisnowski out to boot it away. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. And he'll get it up to the 27. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Kansas City.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got the two teams who met in Super Bowl 47. Hope y'all ready for this one under the lights on Thursday night.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood, we're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Huard. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Punter Mitch Wishnowsky ready to do the honors. And off we go in Santa Clara. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, the most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Lamar now from the gun. Ooh, missed that run, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute, convert on these 3rd downs.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Bringing them out, someone who wowed last year in his first chance as a starter, Jordan Love.
It took Jordan Love a little while for him to get his chance to start in the NFL. He had to watch Aaron Rodgers for a number of years, but guess what? Aaron had to watch Brett, and it paid huge dividends. And it sure looks like Jordan Love, to start his career, is doing the same. He didn't just watch Aaron Rodgers. He worked on his game. He developed his game over 3 years. And when he got his chance, he sure looked like a young star at the position.
Love going to air this out to start. That finds Ayuk complete. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Lavonte David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. Third down, 1 yard to go. On third and short, McCaffrey. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to it. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Love out of the shotgun. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He'll get this to Samuel. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A run with McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. Nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That throw finds Kittle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. From the 39. Kittle brings it in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. To the air with Love. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Into the hands of Kittle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game remains to be seen, Brock, but no doubt about it on that opening drive. He was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, Kate, I think it's twofold. Number one, this guy, you just know, you want to get that engine started because when it revs hot, big things happen for this offense. Number two, you felt like there were people there you could pick on defensively. And this defense, you better find some answers for this playmaker.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Hill now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. He's got a gain of 6 there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
On 1st down, Jackson. That's Metcalf running the slant. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Jackson's going to throw again. Complete Derrick Henry. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought down by Fred Warner. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Ravens driving. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Got his target. It's Hill. And they take him down right along the 30. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Motioning the tight end left. 1st down throw for Jackson. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
The Ravens getting their first look inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. Lamar throwing again. Taken in by Likely. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And again, it's Jackson. He's got it. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Jackson yet again. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here as you're laying there after taking that hit. Are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes, yes, yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And they've got a little over 30 seconds to work with. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down throw, here's Love. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Love to throw. This ball's caught by McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun now for Love. This one taken in by Chase. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Love to throw again. That's taken in by Samuel. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 3 now. Love out of the shotgun. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. So now they have 3rd and short.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Love on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down at the 30. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Moody knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. So new kickoff rules, this is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before halftime. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. So we're halfway through this contest from Santa Clara, California. The hometown 49ers out in front. Now we're on to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman ready to bring us the EA Sports Halftime Report. All yours, Coach. Take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll let you and Brock catch your breath as we welcome the rest of you to our EA Sports Halftime Report. It was an excellent first half from quarterback Jordan Love. He connected on a touchdown pass in that first half, and that's a big part of why his guys lead at the break.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The 49ers offense ready to get to work to begin this 3rd quarter. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage. at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They'll start the 2nd half with McCaffrey. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Thrown on 1st down, Love. Into the hands of Kittle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 2nd and 4. Kittle brings it in. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Hill now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Baltimore running its offense out now. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a one-score game here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st down. Here's Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. One of the tight ends motioning left. Another try following the sack. He's got Andrews. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Locates Jefferson along the sideline, complete. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Lamar off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the red zone. He's on the move, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game.
Ravens 14.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Samuel now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The 49ers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Finds his man, Chase. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. We've reached the end of the third quarter on this Thursday night. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now it's McCaffrey. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Man in motion here. 2nd and 10 now. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a 49er first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing now from the gun. He'll get this to Sam. Oh, he lost the football! And they pick it up, time to push for that marker. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
They motion the tight end over. From the 31. Finds Chase on the slant. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down throw. Here's Love. Touchdown, San Francisco! Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
From the gun, Jackson. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now a give, it's McCaffrey headed right. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there, so consecutive 1 yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers holding a 10-point lead. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun now for Love. This one taken in by Chase. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a 49er first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Going with McCaffrey on the ground. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. Second and 6 coming up here. Now a give, McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. From the gun, McCaffrey finds a big lane. And he's finally brought down at the 9. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
2nd down. Probably going to see him kneel it again here. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves him a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up.
Well, you're getting a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call. They
drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Jake Moody.
So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. Well, partner, we could see they had high hopes when they entered the stadium earlier today, hoping to pull the road victory off. We know, though, it can be so tough to win on the road, and there's some dejected faces as they leave this football field.
Never enjoyed these flights home. Going to be a long, silent one as they try to figure out what went wrong, ruminate on the outcome of this game. You never like taking one on the chin, ever, ever, ever. And heading home just gives them all some extra time to think about what went wrong.
Glad I'm not going to be on that flight.